critics alike said they love most about Sonic the Hedgehog, like Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations. Actually, speaking of colors, these guys, the wisps right here, fill up our boost bar, and then we can use the boost buttons like that to kind of blaze through any obstacles or enemies in our path. In the top right, you're going to see some other characters jumping in, talking to us. The cast of characters are all there, so fans will hopefully like seeing them return. The game itself is actually, I'm kind of going really quickly, but I'll slow it down to show you guys.
Yeah. I mean, take your time.
Games, you can go fast, but by jumping twice, I can do the homing attack there.
Yeah.
And I can also double jump just by doing the jump without moving too quickly. And then I'm going to go up here. All right, cool. So this game's storyline is a little bit different from most of the past Sonic games that we've released. In this game, Eggman has actually taken over the world.
Oh.
And it's up to Sonic, classic Sonic, and an original character that players will make to fight and take back the world. And that's kind of the key storyline of the game.
Oh, okay, cool.
So as I'm going through here, you're going to notice
so we're switching to a side-scrolling.
Yeah, did you see that? Yeah.
Seamless, nice.
Exactly. It's a lot like Generations, a lot like Colors. And we're looking at, like, what did people really enjoy? What were the best moments for 3D Sonic? And that kind of led the team towards this new direction, which is take what they like, what they love, and don't be afraid to add in some new things, too. We have changed the physics for classic Sonic a little bit. We've changed some things for modern Sonic, and the custom character plays very differently, and I'll show you guys that in just a little bit here. There we go.
I saw that rail grind.
You like that?
Back when Sonic Adventure 2 came out, I bought some soaps, and I would like try to grind down rails in my friend's yard.
That was like the coolest moment when you were a kid. Is like, I grew up, with Sonic, and that's part of what the fun's been, with the Sonic social media and the Twitter account, is that we've taken that sass, right, that Sonic had in the 90s and tried to kind of bring that back a little bit. You notice these games, they have that attitude for Sonic a little bit.
Nice.
So that's modern Sonic. That's one of the 3 gameplay styles. Next, we'll take a look at classic Sonic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In 2011, we made a game called Sonic Generations. It was like a celebration for the 20th anniversary. For classic Sonic, instead of showing the 2D side-scrolling that he normally goes through, we've actually got a boss fight here.
Oh, okay.
This is a reference to the original Green Hill Zone boss fight, where he had a wrecking ball. This time it's a little more dangerous. He's got a spinning saw blade. I'm going to try to dodge that. Let's see.
A health bar and everything.
Go.
Oh, nice.
I love how vibrant all the colors are.
It's really
looks
bright.
Amazing.
Really bright. It's
and the music changes, too, depending on who you're playing as. So modern Sonic has more traditional Sonic style. Classic Sonic has like a very retro throwback music. And then the hero
just like the first game, he then has a second massive phase with giant drills and everything.
It wouldn't be a boss fight without multiple phases, right? So now we got to jump here. Stop these blocks from hitting us in the face. There we go. We're going to bounce some of these back towards him.
I saw Tails talking to him. So do we have like classic Tails and there's like the modern Tails and all that stuff too?
No classic Tails in this one. Just classic Sonic making an appearance.
Okay.
And all the other characters will be what you expect from like the modern iterations of them.
Tails is my favorite character, which is why I asked. I always want more
Tails is a good character.
Yeah.
It's a good character. You're going to like Mania when we get to that in a little bit, I think.
Oh, man. I'm excited.
And so I'm going to keep bouncing these things back towards Eggman. There we go.
I got to say, you're doing a great job playing and like talking at the same time. I always
it's not very hard. It's not very easy.
This is what happens when you play like the demo 100 times before you come to E3 and you're like, all right, I can.
You're looking away from the TV to like answer my questions.
Oh yeah, I could just like stare at you the entire time probably, and we'd be okay. All right, one more hit, and then I've got him, and we'll take a look at the custom character. He's gonna fling some more stuff here. So he's kind of like throwing parts of Green Hill Zone, little checkerboard chunks at us. There we go.
Yeah, I love you can see the background has all that Green Hill.
Notice the dust in the desert. It's actually kind of like a desert Green Hill. It's because as Eggman has taken over the world, it's had some adverse effects on the environment. People may not know this. A lot of the viewers probably will know this, though, but the original story of Sonic was actually kind of this like nature versus technology thing going on. And so you'll notice some similarities within this game. Eggman's taken over. Here's what's happening to the world because of it.
Wow. Okay, cool.
All right, time for one more in Sonic Forces. That's the Avatar stage. Now, we've got this randomized. So, like, this is a custom character on the left there, and in the demo here at E3, it's randomized because we didn't want people to spend like an hour in line customizing, whatever character. But you can choose from one of 7 different animal types. Each animal type has its own special ability. Some might pull in rings. Some might have an extra ring when they get hit.
Can I make one that looks just like me?
Like just like you. That might be tough considering they're all generally animals. But you can maybe make a bird that looks kind of like you could do like a little flick thing in the front.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
I never
maybe try that.
myself as like a bird person, but I could get behind that.
You could totally do that. And you can accessorize it quite a bit within the game. As you clear the levels, you'll be unlocking different things to outfit and equip your character with.
Oh, nice.
And as with any game that has custom characters, of course, we had to put them in the cutscenes. So if you want to be really silly, you know, you can kind of do that. And here's the serious cutscene, and then here's your character walking in with this crazy accessories. Like, okay, sure, why not? You know. Now, the cool thing about the Wisp-On, I'm platforming right now with that gadget I equipped. It's called a Wisp-On, and I'm getting the burst, and it kind of lets me just bounce through here. There we go.
Just fly through the level.
Yeah, exactly. But in addition to platforming, I can also hold down R2 here to use it for
flamethrower.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go back. All right, we'll go this way, I guess. So I'll show you guys. As we run through, I can just kind of hold this down to mow down enemies.
Oh, nice.
And there we go.
Everyone needs a flamethrower.
Just why not, right?
Why not?
And you can customize this. So I could play this level with the flamethrower and beat it and be like, I want to try that with a different Wisp-On. And I could go with a totally different style of attack, a totally different style of platforming. Now, it is important to note that even though Sonic goes fast, sometimes you got to slow down just a little bit.
No,
and that's what these sections are for. It's kind of, this is harkening back to the platforming required in a lot of the old Sonic games. There we go. Whoa, that was the hard part. All right,
that looks
I'm
awesome.
feeling better now. That was that's the hardest part right there.
If you have 50 rings and you go through a checkpoint, will the little ring be above it?
Not in this one. Not in this one. It's a good Sonic 2 reference, though. Oh, come on, there we go. Now, oh yeah, back here, that was a red star ring. So the red star rings are collectibles. You see on the left there.
Yeah.
It's a reason to go back and replay a level and find, you know, can I collect them all? And maybe there's something in the game that people can collect them all. I won't say any more than that, you know. But we like adding things in so that you have a reason to go back and replay a level over and over and over and find something new.
Are we going to be looking for Chaos Emeralds and Forces?
We haven't said anything about Chaos Emeralds just yet. So the storyline and kind of what it is, the reason that Eggman's taken over the world will all be revealed in the future. Yeah.
Cool.
Here I'm going
jumping ahead, Justin. Jumping ahead.
He's asking the good questions. You know? Gotta hand it to him. All right, now I'm using the bumpers at this point, R1, L1, to kind of jump left and right. I'm trying to dodge these sections that this giant enemy crab robot is throwing at us.
I know what you did there.
Did you catch that?
I caught it.
Now, we're not going to flip it on its back for massive damage or anything else, but what we are going to do is just keep dodging, and then kabam!
Boom! Great!
Hey, check it out.
Whoa!
Oh, cool.
So we go into this little cinematic moment. We're going to wrap. We have like a little grappling hook we use to wrap around the crab's legs, spin it over, and then there we go. And so that's kind of how the custom character plays.
Wow.
Cinematic moment. Yeah, surprise.